What's up, everybody? So today we don't have a mango, we have an avocado. Um, this is another fruit that's really commonly grown in Florida, and a fruit that I eat even more than mangoes because I eat them all year round. Just buy like regular Hass avocados at the store. We eat those almost every day. But this is a Brogdon avocado from my friend Kristen's tree in her yard. So Brogdon is super productive. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but super productive here in Florida. And it's got like a really smooth skin. You can actually eat the skin on this avocado, which we'll try and we'll see what it's like. And it doesn't really peel as easily as a Hass would. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it open first, see what it looks like. It's nice and soft, like when you touch it, it like dents. So I'm assuming it's ripe. It's like just cuts like straight up butter. So you can see the seed, it's like starting to peel its shell, which is in here. So it's got a pretty large seed in comparison to the fruit. Really doesn't have a smell to it. You see, like, the skin on it is so thin, it's almost impossible to peel. I'm gonna go ahead and try it with the skin. Okay. So, it's relatively creamy. I'm gonna try a piece. It's like watered down creamy, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like your typical, like, not typical, but it's not like those Florida avocados that are like, it's just very fruity and watery. But it's also not like dense and creamy like a Hass would be. It's much better without the skin. The skin adds almost like kind of like a fishy flavor that I really don't like. Without the skin, and I'm just kind of like scooping it out like that because it doesn't really want to detach from the skin. Without the skin, it's sweet. It's got like a sweetness to it. Yeah, the flavor is, I would say the flavor is good. It's got like mild avocado flavor, but it's not, it's got like a weird aftertaste that I'm not particularly fond of. Brought some salt because avocado with salt is where it's at. Yeah, that's mild avocado flavor. The texture is like in between creamy and watery. But it's got a funky aftertaste, like fishy. I get like a fishy aftertaste that I don't really love. It does have a little bit of sweetness to it. The seed to ratio to fruit ratio is not great. It's kind of hard to peel. So in comparison, you know what, actually, I've got a Haas here. It just says Avocado Mexico. I got this at Sprouts. These are like 2 for $6. They're like bigger than your typical Haas. I'm gonna just try one to compare. We'll call this the control. This probably won't. You see the difference in color. This is much more yellow, like a bright yellow, where this is kind of pale. So this has a skin where you can peel. So this Haas is much more creamy. It like coats your mouth and it lingers in your mouth. It has like a avocado taste. It really has no sweetness at all. And it doesn't have that weird fishy taste to it. Let's try a little piece with salt. Salt really brings out the flavor in the Haas avocado. A little bit of nuttiness, like a little bit of greenness, and but just very buttery, rich avocado flavor. Unlike mangoes, avocados are one of those fruits that, even though I have 2 trees in the ground, because they're avocado varieties that you can't really get at the store. If what you like is like your typical store-bought Haas avocado, I don't think there's any reason to grow an avocado tree. You can just get awesome organic avocados at your local store. Unlike mangoes, where you can't really do that. You can't really get good quality mangoes at the store. So I'm not really sure if it's worth growing. Now, if you want like a Florida type avocado, you can't really get any good ones at the store. So you gotta grow those. Like a Simmons or a Russell or a Catalina. Those avocados, you're gonna have to grow them. But if you're gonna try growing like a Haas type avocado, I don't see the point. This avocado is awesome. The Brogdon, I'm really not a fan of. So if I had to rate them, let's say like I would say like a good Haas avocado is probably an 8 out of 10. Like the ones you can get at the store, a nice ripe Haas avocado is probably an 8 out of 10. The Brogdon is, I'm really not a fan. It's not inedible, so it's not a 1. A 1 would be inedible. I'd give the Brogdon a 4 out of 10. Now, it is super productive. And I know some people say it has like other health benefits because you can eat the skin along with it. I'm not sure about all that, but just judging it on flavor alone, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review of the Brogdon avocado.